All right. Today's video, we're going to be spectating bingo. Spectating bronze bingo, that is. Obviously, we've done a gold bingo. Actually, speaking of that, if you want to see other ranks too, like silver or plat, diamond, etc. for a bingo card, I'm definitely down to do one. So if that's something you would like to see, definitely let me know in the comments, because I think it'd be pretty fun to do that. Obviously, we've been doing a lot of spectating stuff, and we've been adding more and more ranks to it as we go. So I think it'd be really, really cool to do that, because we can also use the same bingo card, as I think the bingo cards happen across all ranks, so it can be very interesting. So, with that being said, today, we're going to be spectating the Torb. We're going to watch Torb on Dorado. That's pretty much what I got. We got a Torb on Dorado. And I'm just going to go with that. There really isn't like a full description to this one. Apparently, their teammate DC'd at one point because their PC crashed. But outside of that, we're just going to watch a Torb on Dorado and see how this Torb does. That's what we're going to do. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, we record these live on stream, so if you want to stop by the stream, all of that, make sure to do that so you can watch them. We have a good time. It's really, really fun. All right? With that being said, let's do this. Let's start off here, see how the Torb does. All right. Let me just go back like a couple seconds here. Okay, so you're gonna set up on the bridge here. All right, this is interesting. This is not a bad spot. The only problem I have with going on the bridge specifically.
Shout out Schmurder, Chaotic, and Avarice.
Here we go. It's time. Nice shots. You know, I'm looking at the team comps already here, and just to talk about this, it's very interesting because we did a tier list about like where Lifeweaver's at too, and like one of the discussions we initially had was where like Lifeweaver's being played a lot more, and I just noticed that now about the team comp. The team comp is Torb Soldier, Junker Queen, Mercy Lifeweaver versus Zarya, Ashe Genji, Mercy Lifeweaver. So first of all, I already want to point out, we do have something on the bingo card because we have overly aggressive tank. My favorite part is that the Lifeweaver tried to save the aggressive tank right there. And then the Junker Queen, because they were overly aggressive, gets rolled. So right away, we got overly aggressive tank. Checked off on the bingo card. Right away. Tank out of LOS. I don't really know if like I would count. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Actually, somebody in the chat also just mentioned the tank was out of LOS, and you're right. The tank actually, rather than kind of stay here after getting pulled, ran backwards under here and couldn't be healed by either of the supports. I think that's a good one. I think you're right. I think actually that's a good one to go with, which would be under tank out of LOS. So we got two right from the get-go. Right from the get-go. Back to the Torb. So this is the part where you're just kind of, you know, you're spamming your shots wherever and hoping that somebody walks into the shots. Oh, well, there you go. Perfect. Somebody walked into the shots. First team, welcome. Hey, gets two right away. Huh. Yeah, it seems like so far Torb is kind of just holding left click and eventually hoping. Oh, you got this. Let's go. Oh no, you can do this. You got this. Oh yeah. Oh, these. You know, I really enjoy the strategy of just kind of holding left click and hoping that somebody walks into it. The funny thing is that, like, I actually think it's not even that bad for Torb because you're basically spamming anyway. But so far, they haven't walked into it just yet. Now, keep in mind, Torb did say this is one of their best games, too. So, as the game goes on, I'm sure we'll see more and more of, like, those shots happening. But definitely an interesting start so far. That's for sure. Let's head back to this Torb now. Also, Torb on this map, going into, like, second and third is a very interesting, like, hero selection on that. And it's just because, like, across the map. Okay, let's watch right now. What's going on here while I wait? I want to see before the Torb gets back. How is this team fight still going on point? Ah, there's no way. Wait a second. Wait. Did I see that right? Oh, no. Okay. I thought that, like, your team got off the point completely. Wait, your team did get off the point completely. Wait. they could have touched the point. So, going over to here right now. Let me go to the bingo card and check that one off. So basically, the best way to explain that is they could have easily touched the point right there because they had everybody on their team on the point, but due to them getting off the point, the Mercy was able to fly backwards while having the healing beam that went across the map where you could see the healing beam get on the point, which resulted in them not actually being able to hold the point. Because they weren't able to hold the point, the other team was able to get the point, and because they got the point, even though it looked like they weren't going to be able to get the point, the other team was able to cap with a lot of time due to them not getting on the point, basically because they weren't able to get on the point in time, therefore allowing for the team that wasn't supposed to get the point to actually get the point and give them more opportunity and time to go into the second point during that, is essentially what just happened. So far, I do want to say on Torb, try to focus more on getting, like, up to the high ground rather than running into the point 1v5 and then getting in a... First of all, how did you get in the limb? How did you get in the limb with that? Second of all, what in the world was that play? Look at your team's at right now. You have an Echo on high ground and everybody else is back here. You ran to the point 1v5 and ulted. All right, let's head over to that bingo card here. All right, so we got goes in 1v5. Ult after a team fight is 1/lost. I mean, honestly, I'm going to go with this one, too. I think you actually ulted with low HP because there's 5 there. It's good enough for me. I'm going to go with it because you know what? I might miss it later. What? I don't even know where to go with that one. Ult and fall over? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll count that one. That one could be a little bit of like, oh, look at the 8, yeah, we'll go with that one. Why not? Why not? We'll probably have that later on, but like, is that not how you're supposed to ult as Torb? I mean, you can ult as Torb right there. Oh, wait, you know what? Honestly, chat, I feel like that also goes under the question mark one, too. I feel like we're also going to check off the question mark one. That might happen later in the video. But, like, I don't... What? If anybody wants to know what the question mark one is, that was not like what it was in the previous bingo cards where it'd be like, oh, we just kind of guess what it is. Question mark is more like, huh? At the same time, I've probably done this on Torb. It's fun, right? Listen, let's go to the fun part of this. Honestly, I feel like some of us on Torb have done this before because that ult is so fun, so you just run in and just throw your ult everywhere and hope that something happens. So that was one of those plays. But at the same time, when we're watching it from this point of view, it's like, wow, that's something. Remember, high ground is really important on Dorado, especially if you're going to play Torb here. So I would like to see you get back for that high ground eventually, but we'll see. All right, what's your play here? You can set up here. This is fine. Well, if we needed to do ultimate after a team fight is 1/lost, we just saw a life weaver tree in a 3v5. I would back up in a second. Back up. So like with your positioning, you want to try to, if you go on the high ground, it can be a lot more difficult for them. Right now, you're kind of just in the middle of the open. Try to play more about like good positioning. All right, I'm ready. Third point's where we're gonna see the domination. No one saw that. No one saw it. We're good, we're good. Oh, nice shot. There you go. Wait, did your Mercy just Valk? At least you got your Torb turret off. Wait, your Torb turret got in the limb. That last second Torb turret got in the limb. And that's why you randomly throw your Torb turrets out when they're about to get you, chat. Look at that. You got the Genji.
Let's take him to the underworld.
Did that queen just ult? I'm sorry, but did that Junker queen just ult? in a 1v5?
Let's take him to the underworld.
It worked. Got the elim. Listen, sometimes you just want to use your ultimate, right? Sometimes you just want to use your ultimate, right? Oh, also, I forgot to mention, even though you got the elim on the Zarya, that Junker Queen ultimate was a 0 elim ultimate. Because the Zarya had a bubbling away and running away. That was a 0 elim ult. You got an elim after, but you didn't even need that ultimate to begin with. That was a 0 elim ult. I forgot to check that off. Just in case we missed that later on. This position, by the way, this just shows you, by the way, the strength of high ground. Like, you're playing high ground now. Imagine if you were playing low ground in comparison. Like, this is why I say, like, second point, high ground, you could have benefited from that. That got in the limb. That got in the limb. Oh, look at this new Torb turret spot. It's time. No, your team's playing aggressive. You're making sure that if your team dies there, you're good to go here. You're good to go here. You're gonna play a little bit more. You're gonna play a little bit more. You know, you're gonna be chilling. Oh yeah. If I don't see a Torb ult randomly on point in a 2v5 here, are we really seeing some Overwatch here? We're gonna talk about this for a second, all right? Even if you Torb ult there, let's just say that you do Torb ult that, all right? We'll go with that for a second, all right? Why are you running at them with the ultimate? I get the listen, ultimate, okay. We can talk about like the ultimate in a 2v5. Your team's coming back. You don't have to run at them. You can just ult and then just throw it on the card anyway from a distance. You literally ult and run at them. Okay, Torb turret. Nice. Oh, you were ready to hammer that Genji. The moment you saw that blade, your first reaction was to make sure you try to hammer that Genji. I like it. That's certainly the play. See if we see any frontline support here. I'm already seeing frontline support. Wait, no. Wait, this is a Doom. Wait, no. What's going on? Who's... A Mercy's fighting a soldier. No one's peeling for the supports. You know what? I'm gonna count that one. Mercy had a 1v1 a soldier on there, and I might miss it later on. But we're gonna count that one. No one peels for the supports. Mercy had a 1v1 down there for quite a bit. We're gonna go with that one. That one counts for me. Holds on to ultimate. Who's holding on to ultimates right now? We're gonna count that one. All right, let's head back now. Go to the Torb. All right, what are we thinking here? What are we thinking about Torb turret wise? Be careful of just standing still like this. Because like, I do like your spam spot, but like you can... Ah, yes, the pop your cooldowns randomly. That you used Overload and Torb turret, just in the most random spots there, and you're probably gonna get in the limb with that Torb turret now. It's just how the game's been going. That's how the game's been going. Here we go, I can't wait. Oh yeah, the soldier ult. The soldier ult! Wait, your team holds this? Your team holds this? Wait, what? And you get a Torb turret limb. Of course you get a Torb turret limb. Oh. First of all, spam and cooldowns. Checking that one off, by the way. I'm checking off spam and cooldowns because you started. I noticed you started to just throw your Torb turret and use Overload for no reason. But we'll go with spam and Torb, spam and random abilities on that one. Okay. Now apparently there's ads, so we will wait a minute on the ads. So we'll give everybody a second on this one. All right. So, oh, also, we do have a Torb here, obviously, but I'm going to count this as randomly AFK. One of the teammates has just left the game. We're going to count that as randomly AFK. All right? The randomly AFK is checked off. Let's go. All right, can you win this now? You have a DC. Your team isn't here. You're down one. That's a good start. That is a good start. That's a really good start. All right, so I'm just going to show this very quickly. Instead of anybody going for high ground, everybody stacking on the cart. Now, this isn't too bad right now, but I will say high ground and Dorado can be very important, especially when we know they don't have it. So having at least one person go up here and go around the map can be a good play. I am going to go with this because everyone's stacked in the objective. We're just doing it. Everyone stacks in the objective. We're close to a bingo. We've seen an ultimate domino. Now, keep in mind, this is a 4v5 right now. Down, you only have one support. Well, we saw what just happened there, chat. You only have one support, and who ended up being on the front line as a support here? Who? Watch. The Orisa backed up. You now have your frontline support. There you go. The only support at that. Frontline support. It happened. All right, you ran away. Got one of the health packs. You're looking everywhere for the next health pack, which could just be your spawn doors. Oh, you've really taken the scenic route back. Why'd you pop? This is what I mean about the random cooldown spam. You just used your overload to, like, run to the Moira to get healed. Good start. We got one ultimate use. Are we going to see a Moira ult? We're seeing a Moira ult. Are we going to see an Orisa ult? Nope. Are we going to see a Moira ult? Not an ult domino if not. Here we go. Now you're going for that high ground control we've been talking about. This is what I like to see. Go high ground now. Nope, let's run right back to the middle over here. What in the world is going on with this team fight? Wait, nice. Your teammate has returned. Chat, the other support has returned. Oh, you have an Orisa ult, you have a Moira ult, you have a High Noon. You have a Ramattra ult. This is getting close to an ult domino, if not already. You gonna run at them with Torb ult? Please. If this Torb runs at them with ult right now, I'm calling this an ult domino. Okay, we got a Sojourn ult. This is an ult domino. We officially have an ult domino. That Sojourn ult was enough for me. Oh, we got an ult domino. Better watch it. Got someone. I actually got one. We got ourselves an ult domino. Oh, 1 second on this one. Oh, that was a good one. First of all, we got an optimistic flank, which is what it started with there. It's an optimistic flank. And you could have stayed on the high ground, you'd have been fine. But I love that you were committed to the idea of that when you use your Tor ball, you have to run at them. Like, at no point, you pop Tor ball, and you run at them. And then, we got Ultimate Domino, which is our first bingo on this card today. Which this game isn't as long as a lot of the games we've had. And we've actually got quite a bit. Actually, that was also a long team fight. I think we can all agree that was a very long team fight, too, within the Ultimate Domino. So I'd say that was pretty good on that one. So. Okay, now will the team all go for map control now, or will they all stand on the objective? That's the question now. Will people move up past the statue? Let's find out. No. Okay, let's head back to this. After a team fight is won, everyone stands on the card/point and doesn't go for any map control, waiting for the next team fight to start. We're counting that one. That's another bingo. That's 2 bingos. Torb is going around this to literally stay in the same spot. They didn't go for any map control. They didn't try to, like, just stayed on the cart waiting for the next team fight. And here we go. Next team fight. And they couldn't get on the cart. Oh, wait, they did get on the cart. Mercy is on the cart. Mercy is holding the cart right now. And he got the point. Voice line spam? Wait, where was the voice line spam? Who was it?
The Viking, sort of drag.
Oh, I didn't even recognize that. Yo, we got a voice line spam. There you go. That's another bingo. Good call, chat. Yo, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things left in this bingo card. Chat, start paying attention to the tank's HP. Because we need to see if a tank falls over. All right, I saw the Orisa fall over, but I need to see this ultimate very quickly. And then I'll decide, all right? You know what? That Orisa got healed quite a bit. You know what? I'm gonna count that. You wanna know why? One, we're gonna see if this bingo card gets completed. Two, I know that if I was at Orisa right there and I used my ult and nobody died and I was still getting healed, and I would have said I'm a tank. Chat saying it's like 50-50. Okay, I'll listen. I'm just trying to get bingo. It's okay. I'll wait. I'll pay attention more to the tank's HP after that one. Also, this Ramatra just ulted. That is really good for your team that Ramatra just ulted. Just want to point that out. Wait, casted? Wait, did Cass use Hinder? Does that count as CC? Wait, let me see. I mean, technically, Hinder CC. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna check it off based off of that, right? Like, I don't think we're gonna check it based off of that, but I have a feeling that we've probably missed some Hinders already, so we're just gonna go with that anyway. All right? I mean, technically, Hinder is a CC, so we're just gonna count that one anyway. All right? Listen, we didn't quite get the I'm a tank one, but we got that one. Oh, Orisa ult to CC, exactly. Orisa ult to CC. When you pull people in, that's it. The Orisa ult. Good call. Good call, chat. That just reminded me to do that because I saw the Hinder. What is happening right now that everybody... Why is there a Sojourn? Okay, speaking of optimistic flanks, that was an optimistic flank. Ha! All right, there you go. There's the CC. Hindered. What a hinder that was. I would recommend going for high ground during that, or like playing a position rather than just standing like still on the cart. Now you're not doing that now, but before that, they could have rolled you. Oh, we got some ults. Did you just run by a Cass? I think you just sprinted by a Cass and then that's that. Am I not wrong? You just ran by a Cass. Oh, nice shot. All right, here we go. All right, chat, what are the chances that Torb runs at them with the ultimate? Oh, here we go. Oh, this is it. This is the play. So what's the overall vision of this Torb turret? You know, this is going to get in the limb. Somehow. I'm just curious as to what the vision is here. Like, this is going to somehow get in the limb? Let me see. Yeah. Huh? All right. It's time. It's time. I'm going to check on this Orisa play very quickly, chat. Let's see something here. How does this go for Orisa? Okay, Orisa's going in with the tanking. Orisa's tanking. We'll go with that one. You know what? I count that. You know what? I'm a tank. I'm going with that one. Listen, we didn't get that one earlier. I want to go with that one. I'm a tank. So the Mercy hasn't ulted in a while? Really? When was the last time the Mercy ulted? The Mercy's held ult for 3 team fights in a row. Good call. You know what, then? We got another bingo. Holds on to ultimate for quite a while. Apparently the Mercy was doing that. We're gonna go with it. Yeah, we need 3 more. We need somebody to get stuck running into something. We need people to run to the cart 1v1 during overtime. And we need someone to ask for healing. Will it happen? We're about to find out. If shooting walls was on the bingo card, we'd have that one. It's time. Here it is. This is the L time, and there's the Torb turret. Let's go. Run into the team. And there we go. Oh, yeah. That was, How in the world? How does that... Why would... The thing is, this Torb, a little bit of feedback on your Torb ults. You do not have to run at the team and just spam your cooldowns to do so. Like, you do not have to do that. You can do it from a distance.
Heroes never died.
Let off some steam. Your maker proud.
What? Well, you know what? I didn't know what to expect with this bingo card, and I'll explain why. I didn't know what to expect, because this card, obviously it wasn't like, we usually have like 25, 30-minute games. It's a little bit of a shorter game, but look at the bingo card we had. We almost completed a whole bingo card again. That was a fun one. Bit of feedback. Take high ground. Don't spam your cooldowns. Also, when you get Torb ult, please do not run at them. Please do not run at them. And then use your ult. That's not the way to do it. So the Torb definitely got stuck on things. You know what? Chat's saying it. There you go. 2 more bingos. We'll add 2 more bingos. I'm sure the Torb got stuck on stuff. I'm going to be honest with you, because it's a newer bingo card. I forgot that was a thing. We'll just, you know what? I'm sure somebody ran into something at some point. We'll just do it at the end of the video to give you the 2 extra bingos. How about that? There you go. Very, very, very good bingo card. I've actually really enjoyed this card so far because I feel like we get a lot more on it, and we get to see a lot more of like the fun things that happen in game. And it's less like hero reliant. And what I mean by that is before it was like, okay, you'd have to do it because of like, you know, this, and this. Now it's like a lot more stuff that happens in games. That ended up being a really good game. A really fun game to watch. I hope you enjoyed this bingo video. If there's any heroes you want to see on bingo, let me know too. We get a lot of replay codes submitted now. Obviously, which either become spectating videos or bingo videos. So let me know if some heroes you still want to see for bingo. I could definitely see if we can find one of those. Outside of that, hit the like button on this video if you haven't hit the like button. Sub to the YouTubes, all 3 of them. Follow everything. We stream these live. Come by the stream. And I hope you all have an amazing day/night. Oh, my Discord if you want to submit these.